All right, welcome out this evening. Appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to take a look at Travelution. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about the bigger picture. We're going to go into detail as we don't normally do in our regular presentations because we really want to give you guys not just the 30,000 foot view of really what's going on. We want to give you guys a detailed description of where we stand today, what we have to offer that's different, and where we're going here in the very near future. So tonight's going to be a little different. We may go a little bit lengthy. We may go 30 to 35 minutes here, but I want to make sure to let you know up front that it's going to be worth your time because we're going to have a lot of fun here. We're going to really go through some information and talk about some things, like I said, that we normally don't. So let's hop right into the Travelution story. And first off, it's about travel. You know, it's no secret that travel is the largest industry on the planet, doing $7.58 trillion a year annually. When you look at other major industries out there like the NFL, the music industry, the AMAs were last night, the American Music Awards were last night. So when you look at the music industry, the NFL industry, even the video gaming industry and the movie industry, along with organic products, all of those combined don't touch what travel does on an annual basis. It has a global impact in our economic sectors that's unlike any other industry on the planet. It's an amazing industry. And then you got the network marketing industry that does 167 billion alone. So you combine these two massive industries to create a whirlwind of success opportunities for people, the average people from home. Tonight we're going to talk about how Travelution really fits the non-recruiter, the people that can't recruit the world. It really fits the average person. It gives them a chance to win from home finally because it's providing them a viable home-based business. The number one research term on the internet is travel. Why are people searching the term travel so much? Because it's fun. Period. They're most people are stuck at their jobs, doing their 9 to 5, and they're looking for something fun, something their family can do to really enjoy life. I like it because we're able to profit from something that's simply not recruiting, and our customers are always happy as long as we give them that VIP service. The next thing is baby boomers. Baby boomers are retiring every 20 seconds for the next 16 years. We're on the front end of this trend, and it's continuing to get better and better as the economy starts to turn back north. Almost everyone is traveling, or at least they want to travel. That's another thing. I mean, travel is something that's very simple to talk about. It's not a difficult topic to jump into. I've had a lot of people over a period of time when I approach them about a shake in the network marketing industry, just using that as an example. The first thing they think is, "Oh, you're telling me I'm fat." Well, I don't have to argue with someone about going to the beach or sending them to Bora Bora or sending them to Tahiti or sending them to the mountains for the weekend or sending them snow skiing, wherever they may want to go. I don't have to ever argue about talking about that. It's a fun subject. People really want to talk about it. Next thing is it's a real income source because, we're not talking lotions, potions, pills, and magic juices. We're talking a real viable income solution because all we're doing is we are showing people inside Travelution that become agents with us, and we'll talk about career path here in just a few minutes, but our agents are taught the real side of travel, how to find the unpublished fares to ensure that our VIP clients are getting the best rate possible, all while being commissionable back to the agent itself. So it's a real income source for people from home. Travel is the largest and the sexiest industry on the planet. I mean, who couldn't or who doesn't want to, walk out this pier and enjoy one of these private bungalows over the top and just spend a week here in serenity? Everyone wants to talk about it. No one's allergic to it. So here's where I really want to get in depth tonight is what separates Travelution from the rest. And let me tell you something, guys. There's a lot of things out there to take a look at. There's thousands of home-based businesses. So what really separates Travelution? So I'm going to take my time on this slide right here. I think the first thing that separates us is leadership. From Dave Manning and Faraday Hosenapur, those are my business partners, and they have really been ultra successful in the networking side of the business, making millions and millions and millions of dollars, but more importantly, keeping millions and millions and millions of dollars and helping so many other people earn hundreds of millions of dollars. They're the ultimate leaders from the industry, and I'll tell you what, I love their heart. I think they are the definition of what true leadership really is for people, and it's just an honor to be in business with such amazing people like Dave and Faraday. They really have shown me what true network marketing professionalism is all about. You think to yourself, you see success stories and you hear them all the time, but when you sit down with people that are just real, it's different. It's different than those stage stories you hear, because these people they just seem so average. They're normal. They don't flaunt their money. They don't have to drive the fancy cars to impress people. They impress them with numbers and statistics and just being real with people. So we got the network marketing leadership side because Dave has the gold nugget training. Faraday's a guru with social media and network marketing. So they've got the networking side. The next thing is travel background. I've been a travel agent since 2006. I've built 2 different travel network marketing companies in the last 10 years and been very successful with both. Made a lot of money in the network marketing side of the business, but more importantly, made a lot of money in the travel business. I mean, our current agency does over $15 million in travel sales just this year alone. And we're growing. We've grown every single year since, our agency inception was in 2006, and we just continue to grow. And our travel backgrounds and our vendor relationships are at an all-time high. It's been such an honor to work with the vendors and work with the regulatory agencies, which we'll talk about in just a few minutes. But to be able to work so closely with them over the last 18 months, putting this project together, and specifically over the last 60 days has been very exciting as we've really ramped things up, getting Travelution ready for the December 1 pre-launch. I mean, we're not even a pre-launch yet, and right now we're just positioning founders. If someone invited you out tonight, they think a lot of you, because right now we're just putting founders in place to be able to take advantage of our founder positions in our company, and you'll learn all about that as we continue to go along. But here's what really moves us ahead of the competition. I think our training is second to none. Our Master Travel Agent program is a compilation of information spread over 24 modules. It's actually 12 to 15 hours of real travel training and content. I mean, just reaching over here and grabbing this piece of paper, I'm going to talk to you a couple about some of the courses that we provide inside of our agent university. I've been wanting to see a real travel agent university put together for many years. There was a company that got close back from 2002 to 2008, had a lot of momentum. They got really close at one time, but they never could get it rounded off just right. And I'm not saying that we're perfect, but what I'm telling you is we got the base of information to teach people how to really drive a real travel business from home. I'm not talking about a fluffed up network marketing company where you got to go out and you got to recruit the world to make any money. We're going to have people making so much money just from the travel business that it's going to blow people's minds. We're going to set the industry standard, because let me tell you something. When we come together as agents and growing through the direct sales network marketing space, there's no quicker way to grow a company. And by growing a company and by growing a real travel company, our buying power increases. Not only do we own markets all across the globe, I'm telling you, we have the buying power to dominate even the biggest of online travel agencies, because our contracts are already set up just right with our vendors that we allow our agents a real opportunity to win. And I think our training goes above and beyond anything that I have ever seen in the industry, because I believe that people fail in home business because they're never taught how to run a business. I mean, we have 8 modules of real viable business training. So the first video is an overview. It talks about exactly how you're going to take on these 24 modules. And then there's 24 modules of real training. So there's actually 25 total. So let me talk to you a little bit about those. The first one is travel, the industry of growth and excitement. This is literally a training of the travel industry, and I can guarantee you don't know why people are booking what travel they're booking. Let me repeat that again. You don't know why people are booking what travel they're booking. In other words, what is driving people to book Bora Bora right now? What is driving them to book Tahiti or the Caribbean or Alaska or whatever it may be? But if you understand the things that are going on in the industry, you can sell travel much more efficiently. Okay, so the next thing is, and this is where we get into deep diving into the business concept. Okay, so it's called Develop Your Business Concept, because if you don't have a business concept and know where your business is going, you're already setting yourself up for failure. We actually show you prime examples of a business concept and walk you through exactly how you can develop your own business concept. It's big time. I mean, this is good stuff because it puts you on a path to success. The third module you get into is develop your business plan. So we actually take that concept and we make it a reality inside of a plan. Because if you don't have a plan in business, you're setting yourself up for failure. This is big time when it comes to people building a business. The reason the retention rates in network marketing are as bad as they are is because no one's ever taught what the real advantage of owning a business is. That's what these modules are all about. The next is home-based business accounting 101. In other words, how you need to be tracking your expenses, how you need to be tracking your day-to-day activities, what you need to be doing on a day-to-day basis with your business. So that goes into the accounting. The next one is probably my favorite out of all of the business modules. But actually, I went to a couple of accountants and talked to them personally, and we developed a course called Tax Benefits for Your Home-Based Travel Business. This actually shows you the forms to use with the Internal Revenue and exactly what you need to do as far as your tax benefits. I mean, the average person, if you just show them the proper tax benefits, they're not going to quit their business because they're saving anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000 a year just in their taxes. That's a big advantage. The problem is no one's teaching it in our space. So I said, this has to be taught. We got to teach people, because I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of tax professionals and accountants aren't familiar with the home-based business space. They're just not. So we actually tell you which forms to use and exactly how to approach your tax professional and your current accountant to be able to help lead you down the accounting path. This is kind of the closing of the accounting path. The next thing is legal issues protecting your business and ours. This actually we're starting to convert into the travel side of the business, because we want you to understand what you can say, what you can't say, different things that protect you on a legal basis, and also protects our company on a legal basis. The one thing that no one can ever say that we're not doing is we're going to be very compliant. We are going to be overly compliant, as a matter of fact, to ensure that you guys have a wonderful business model that you can truly tap into to allow you to win. The next thing you have is knowing your host agency. Okay, this is where you get to know all about Royal Retreats. The actual power behind Travelution is done by Royal Retreats, which is my older travel company that already has the successful vendor relationships. You're going to get all the CLIA information, the IATA information. You're going to get the agency address, the phone number. All these things are going to be vital in growing your business, because you're going to need to know all this information when you're establishing with the vendors. The next thing you're going to get is establishing supplier relationships. This is the next module. We're going to talk to you about which suppliers we've chosen to partner with the closest. Now, there's a reason that we're partnered with our premium vendors, is what we call them. Is number one, they give our customers the ultimate service. They've proven themselves year after year to be the ultimate provider of positive customer satisfaction and service for our clients we've been dealing with. Secondly, they offer incredible agent discounts and vendor benefits from our agency standpoint. So that's another really important factor in us growing premium partnerships with people. The next thing we have is travel reservations and resources. So we teach you how to actually go through and make a proper reservation. We also teach you all the way from the beginning, from qualifying questions, and we give you sheets to print out and resources that you're actually able to print, and you know which questions to ask your client on qualifying them for a vacation. The next thing is supplier files. We teach you how to keep up with your suppliers in an organized manner. And then we go into your marketing plan, okay? Because if you don't know how to market your travel business, then ultimately you're setting yourself up for failure. So the marketing plan, we teach you a marketing plan that fits anybody, all the way from free marketing into paid marketing into co-op advertising with the vendors. We teach all of this stuff inside of this module. The next thing is direct mail. We get deep and dirty in direct mail, because I believe direct mail is the newest form of old age marketing. Let me repeat that again, the newest form of old age marketing. After that, we teach you advertising your travel business. What this is different advertising mediums, whether it's free advertising using Craigslist and Backpage and different sources online, all the way into paid advertising in print and how to do it. We also provide you with the ads that you'll be able to simply copy and paste and literally send to whichever advertising medium that you're using to grow your business. Then the next module is travel promotions, travel nights, and cruise nights. We actually go in depth and detail on how to do a proper travel night, how to run a proper travel promo. One of my favorite promos in the business is promotions by giving away a cruise in your local school. We actually walk you through step by step exactly how to work that out with the vendor, how to set that up with the school, and how it grows your travel business. And we use a proven method because we've been testing all these resources for the last couple of years. The next one's automation, the internet in your travel business, how to drive traffic to your booking engine online, allowing yourself to maximize commissions, which we'll talk about in just a minute when we get over to technology. The next thing is developing your professional skills and knowledge in the travel industry. So this talks about some different mediums you're going to need, organizations, associations that you want to get involved with to help grow your name in the travel community. Then, of course, everyone's favorite module is the home-based agent benefits, where we actually go deep and dirty in teaching people how to take advantage of the vendor discounts, how to earn the right. Because remember, travel agent benefits are earned, they're not given. We teach people how to earn the right to use vendor discounts, how to earn the rights to go on those free fam trips, how to earn these different certifications that are needed in order to go on these trips. Next thing is getting connected in the travel industry, because I think it's ultimately important. Let me tell you something. I can teach people how to book travel hands down, but the travel industry changes by the minute. Everything from rates to trainings to everything in the travel business. I call it a living industry because it's an ever-evolving industry. It's always changing. There's something new coming. There's some kind of new technology, or there's some new vendor popping in. So we teach people how to get connected and where to get connected to stay up to date on travel information. The next thing we teach is social media for travel agents, because if you understand the power of social media, you can really garner a lot of business from there when it's done properly. But you can also run off a lot of business when it's not done properly, and you can also put your agency at risk through compliance failure if social media is not done correctly also. Then we have a in-depth visit into the cruise space through our cruise travel modules. Then we go into our leisure travel modules, talking about the all-inclusive resorts like Excellence and Sandals and Beaches and all these different major all-inclusives. This also includes Disney inside of the leisure travel space. And the next one is the business and corporate travel module. We really dive deep into how to attain business clientele. It's not the most profitable clientele, but it is the most consistent clientele. We teach you actually how to go find that, how to attain those business clients, and how to become their VIP travel specialist, and what to say to them that qualifies them to be your client. And then the next one, which is another favorite of ours, is the groups travel. We teach people not just how to go get groups, we teach them how to market new groups. And our secret here at Travelution is turning groups into residual income. That's right, I just said turn your groups into residual income. We actually show you in our groups division exactly how to turn your groups into a residual income. So we have an intrinsic amount of information, not including we have suppliers that have come on board with us as our premium vendors, and they have actually put together trainings for Travelution agents to be trained to the max. We're talking Carnival, Norwegian Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, IHG, Marriott, Hertz, Travel Guard, Sandals, Club Med, Disney, Vax, and Ticket Consolidator have all agreed to put modules into our training to allow our agents access to the most cutting edge and professional training in the business. We're literally building the travel agent university of the future. And we are very excited about that. So I think our travel agent training really goes above and beyond anything that's ever been put together as far as a compilation of travel agent training. The reason most people don't do it is because, like I said, travel is a living industry and it's always changing. So speaking of a living industry, something that changes every day, day in and day out in our lives, is technology. And I think this is where we separate ourselves again from all of our competition. You get an online booking engine, but this online booking engine isn't partnered with some other online travel agency where you're picking up third-party vendor rates. No, 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 no. This is a custom B2C booking engine, a business to consumer, agent to consumer booking engine that has API modules into thousands of vendors directly. There is no middleman. What does that mean for you? It means the best rates for your clients and the best commission for the agent, period. We've turned a viable solution with a B2C booking engine into a commission machine for our agents, allowing our clients to get the best rates even if they want to go book it online. That's what we've built. We've built that. The next thing we have is a B2B agent only engine. This gives you access to those real net fares. So in other words, you can control your commissions. That's what the B2B agent only engine is all about. It's about controlling the fares. So the next thing we have is two separate CRM programs. We have a CRM program that is all about our travel clients that have booked with you. In other words, once you put your clients into the system, we market to them on your behalf. And when they book on one of our automateds, you get paid a commission. We're always sending them valuable content. We're not spamming them. We're giving them things that they want to read on your behalf. And then we have a separate CRM, which is for our hot weeks. We actually send out hot weeks on Mondays. We email hot weeks to people. I mean, this could be 7-day all-inclusive round trip airfare included from 5 different airports across the world for $300. I've actually seen that. Okay, so these hot weeks, when they book, the agent gets paid and they did nothing. We handled all of the booking for them and they get a commission on it. So that's what our two separate CRMs. And we have an internet marketing tool suite. If you choose to build the residual side of our business, all of this is included. Period. We don't overcharge or we don't charge extra or here and there. All of this is included inside of Travelution. Next thing we have is our marketing materials and resource center. We have PDFs to market every product you can imagine, all the way from cruises to all-inclusives to a standard stay at an IHG property. We have the PDFs to ensure that you got a good and successful business, okay? The next thing we have is print material. We have things that you can actually print off or buy printed that is customized to your travel agency. All the way from hats, t-shirts, to even custom banners for trade shows. If you're doing trade shows, we teach people how to do wedding moons and go to trade shows. That's another one of our modules that I didn't even mention a while ago. We have so many of them. But we have print material to provide real business material to people. And the last thing we have is travel times. We've been working with travel times now for about 4 years, putting travel times together and really rounding off the edges. I think travel times is one of the most unique building tools to build your travel business in the marketplace. It's an 8-page, updated every 90 days, and custom printed to your travel agency once you start with Travelution. These things go in places like car washes, doctor's office, dentist offices, in service stations. This is an actual 8-page, looks like a newspaper printed about your agency, and it has things in this that is custom branded to you, and it also has things that people actually want to read about. I mean, all the way from the hottest trends in travel to the next hottest vacation spot to the overlay of your Travelution business is also in here. So the travel times is something we've worked on for a long time and really got a beautiful print there for people to start using. So what separates Travelution from the rest? I think you see it. I don't think we've ever seen this kind of marketing and resource center, this kind of technology, and this kind of training all locked into one opportunity, all under one roof, that's ready for you to go build a real travel business. So we tell the Travelution story in 3 separate phases. The first thing is dream it, okay? I think people have really forgotten about what the dream is really about, okay? I truly believe that. I think sometimes we get locked into just settling for mediocrity, that we have forgotten truly how to dream. That's why we teach people to dream again. The next thing we teach people to do is live it. We'll talk about how we teach people how to live it. Some people say, well, I can't afford to live it. Well, we show them how they can live it by being a travel agent and living life to the fullest. And then the last part is sharing it. When we show them how to dream it and then we teach them how to live it, they're obviously the byproduct is going to be to share it. Now, share it's completely optional. That's why the third phase is only for a certain level of person. So let's talk about each of these a little bit in depth. So let's talk about what Webster says a dream is. It says it's a series of thoughts, visions, or feelings, an idea or vision that is created in your imagination, something that you have wanted to very much to do or be or have for a very long time. So let me ask you this question. When it comes to dreaming, if time and money were no issue, where would you go? Notice I don't say what would you do, because we figured out that 9 out of 10 people that we talked to when we were asking the question, if time and money were no issue, what would you do? They would say travel. So now the question's turned, if time and money were no issue, where would you go? Where would you go? Think about that for a second. Would you go to Bora Bora, and would you spend it on a beach somewhere? Or would you go to the mountains somewhere and just spend a weekend with your loved one? Or would you rather go on an Alaskan cruise? Or had you rather go spend some time in a bungalow, off the coast of South Africa? What is your dream? Would you want to go on a safari? So many people, that's where dreaming is so nice again, because we can actually tap into that inner feeling to really understand our dream again. Because if you can dream, your dream can teach you how to drive. Let me say that again. If you can dream, your dream can teach you how to drive. That drive becomes better and better and harder, and you're willing to work for it. So if time and money were no issue, where would you go? But one thing I can tell you about dreaming, that is the only way to make your dreams come true is you got to wake up. And then when you wake up, you got to learn how to live. So Webster says to live is to have a life rich in experience, to be alive, or to continue to be alive. So our solution for our travel agents is very simple. We teach them how to live through different mediums. And the first thing is a fam trip. A fam trip, is a low cost, sometimes even no cost trip for travel agents to be able to come familiar with properties. Okay, fam trip stands for familiarization. Our vendors are nice enough to allow us to earn these benefits and allow us to come into their properties and test them, essentially for a day, 2 days, some 5 days, 6 days, some even up to 7 days, to come in and test. So what will we do? We'll take pictures. We're going to post them on social media. We're going to tell our clients about it. We're going to send them to them. We're appreciative for fam trips. So we teach people how to live through fam trips. The next way we teach people, our agents, how to live is through agent vendor discounts. Okay. We teach them how to access these discounts. We're not just talking about these discounts. These discounts are real. So we're teaching them how to access these agent vendor discounts. The next thing is wholesale rates, real wholesale net fares. That's that B2B I was telling you about without the commission attached. It allows our clients to get the absolute best rates in the travel industry. Okay. It also allows us to control commissions, but we can use these wholesale rates for our own travel if we'd like to. We teach people how to get free upgrades. The perfect example is this. Is just a few weeks ago, I was out in Las Vegas with my family. We were actually comped for $100 the Renaissance penthouse suite. It was overlooking the golf course. It was absolutely a beautiful suite. I stayed there for a couple nights, but it was an amazing experience. It was a free upgrade, compliments of the hotel and us being travel agents. So we earn those, of course, because we book a lot of Venetian travel, because that's an IHG property. And I can't tell you how much I love IHG properties, but they took care of us. They really take care of our agents because we have that kind of relationship. The next thing is the AD75 discount. This is something you've probably never heard of. Some people on this call right now are travel agents. They've never heard of the AD75 discount. You can actually Google this. It's agent discount 75% off. This is a flight discount offered by 14 different flight providers through a GDS. You have to be IATA or IATAN qualified in order to access this, but it's an amazing discount to take advantage. Can you imagine flying for 75% off? And then we teach our agents about the unpublished fares, to be able to access the unpublished fares, things that aren't even in our GDS, things that aren't in our B2B or our B2C. These are fares. We teach them how to access fares through our vendors that aren't published anywhere, to be able to access not only for our own travel, but for our clients' travel as well. So here's an example of a cruise fam with Royal Caribbean 7-night Canada and New England cruise, $389 for 7 nights. Can you imagine that? $389 for 7 nights? Plus, taxes, and then add $75 for, non-industry companions. And here's an example of an agent vendor discount. You remember me talking about IHG. Well, here it is. Minimum of 35% off. The best flex rate at many IHG hotels will offer even higher discounts. You still get your points. You can cancel without penalty. You can have up to 2 rooms per stay. IHG is one of my favorite. Once you go through their training, you realize a lot about their properties. You can see their properties listed across the top right here. We're talking Holiday Inn, Holiday Inn Express, Holiday Inn Resort, Holiday Inn Club, Staybridge, Candlewood, even hotels, Hotel Indigo, Crown Plaza, Intercontinental Hotels Group. So, all of these properties allow this. So let me talk to you a little bit about the different levels of discounts and things that you access. So the first way to access the first sets of discounts of our industry is by passing our Master Travel Agent course. This gets you access to your agent ID card. Once you're completed, your agent ID card is issued and then mailed to you. Okay, so once you pass your Master Travel Agent course, nothing else is required. Your agent ID card is printed and it's mailed to you. This allows you to access certain vendor discounts. And then the next is, of course, the CLIA Embark card. Now, CLIA has really stepped out of the way. The new Embark card is an amazing tool because CLIA has taken it to the next level. So you earn your CLIA Embark card by registering with CLIA. We teach you how to do that. We have an entire training on CLIA. And then we show you how to get the required points that they require in order to get your CLIA card. And that's done through different trainings that they offer inside of their programs as well. And then the last one, I call this the American Express Black Card of our travel industry, is the IATA or IATAN card. So this one requires $5,000 in travel commission bookings. But I'm telling you, once you earn it, you never want to lose this thing. It's absolutely amazing. I've had mine for several years now. Absolutely love what comes along with it. I mean, we were looking at discounts today, as a matter of fact, in Legoland in Orlando. We're looking to take our children down there, and Legoland actually offers a 50% off discount to IATAN card holders. So it was amazing. So IATAN is really that final level. That's that last push over the top. We teach you how to get that. We show you a shortcut of a marketing plan that allows you to get some travel commissions rolling in to get there. So then the last thing you do is buy product. Once you learn how to live and you're sharing, to share is to tell as thoughts or feelings or experiences to others, according to Webster. But what exactly are we sharing? We're sharing things like our experiences first. We've just talked about how to live. So of course, by nature, we're going to share our experiences. I mean, how could you not share a sandals fam trip with someone if it costs you nothing? How could you not share a 50% off discount to Legoland like I was just telling you about? How could you not share the upgrade to the Renaissance penthouse suite at the Venetian for a couple of days? I mean, these are experiences, and we share them because we become passionate about our experience. The next thing we share is our travel business. We're going to share our travel business with everyone. So we want to give people the opportunity to get that VIP client or become that VIP client with us, because we're going to give them VIP service. So the next thing we share is our travel specials, because I was telling you earlier, we got the hot weeks that come in and different travel specials. And that's what I was telling you about being connected to the travel industry. You can share your travel deals with people. And then the last thing we share is our agent business opportunity. Because I'm going to tell you right now, with an opportunity like this where people can literally access these kind of travel rates and earn these kind of commissions on the back end, why would anyone not share it? So when you share, there's a different portion of our business. When people start, you got travel clients and you got agents. Well, some people are going to be interested in being an agent. If that's the case, we got multiple income streams with Travelution. We got the travel agent commissions, which are 80% of the vendor commissions are split as a master travel agent. Plus, we got our monthly global travel pool. So if you book $1,000 in travel, notice I didn't say 1,000 in commission. If you book $1,000 in travel, you get a share of our global travel sales as a company. Let me say that again. The monthly global travel pool, if you book $1,000 in travel, you get a share of our monthly global travel pool. How cool is that? You get a share of the entire company by just booking travel. And the next thing we have is our agent building residual model, which is up to 5 generations of fast start overrides. It also comes with up to 10 generations in our no sponsoring entry forced 3x10 matrix. I did say no sponsoring, by the way. No sponsoring. Do I need to say it again? No sponsoring entry forced 3x10 matrix. The next thing is up to 5 generations of check matching. Then you got the 3 for free. So if you get 3 agents and people that want to become agents, as a master travel agent, go get 3 of them. You become free. You don't have any business overhead any longer. It goes away as long as you have 3 active agents. The next thing is luxury lifestyle bonuses, which is anywhere from $200,000 to $20,000 a month. And our comp plan is unique in itself with a lot of different stuff. Plus, we have our weekly enroller pool. So let me tell you, you're one of 2 people that's watching this video. Person number 1, you're just a travel client. You're tired of being a confirmation number. You want to be treated like a VIP. You want the best retail rates that are available. And I ask one thing of you, if that's who you really are. Whoever invited you out tonight to take a look at this, give them the courtesy of allowing them to be your VIP travel concierge. Because one thing I can tell you is they can find you the best rates. After going through our Master Travel Agent course, they can find you the absolute best rates, and they can get you treated like a king or queen, or as a couple king, queen. When you go on your vacations, they get your family treated just right, because that's what a travel agent does. We go fight for our clients. We go get them the best deals. We get them treated good. Or you're ready to take on that agent life. You're ready to take this journey in business with us, and you want to learn how to travel for pennies on the dollar while earning money off of your friends and family's travel also. So you're either one of two. So I just ask that you give the courtesy of getting back with a person that talked to you and tell them, I either want to be your VIP client, will you put me on the list so you can service my vacations every year, or I'm ready to become an agent. So our agent program is very simple. It's $249.95 and $69.95 a month, and we have 100% money back, no hassle satisfaction guarantee because we know our product performs. That includes your licensing and your certification. This is just an introductory cost. We're going to $399.95 as of January the 1. But you get access to all of our cruise information, all of our leisure travel information, our marketing center, all of our entire master travel agent program you get access to for $250. This would normally cost you $8,000 to $10,000 to gather this information from different places in travel agency trainings across the internet. You also get access to all of our travel vendors that have, maximum commission and maximum discount capabilities for you as a travel advisor. You get that 80% vendor commission split that we're talking about, and you also get access to our award-winning monthly marketing newsletter, the Travel Times, that we were telling you about as well. So here's what I say. Come join us on the beaches of the world. Because let me tell you something, there's nothing better to enjoy with friends and family, the times that we're going to be able to have and the experiences we're going to be able to have on the beaches of the world together. My name's Dusty Devon. I can't tell you how greatly appreciative I am for your time. Bye for now.